So, Heroes of the Storm. Here we go. First is the load screen, then you've got your own heroes that you can look at, your rewards from leveling up, your daily quests that you get. With those heroes, they've each got up to their mastery, which they can go into their skins, plus you've got the store for all the free rotation, plus the ones you can buy if you like them enough. You've also got mounts, different skins in there. Big Matty has done like a detailed on each one of the characters and their skins. None of the characters details, but any of that. So we'll get into a game at the Cursed Hallow. Cursed Hallow is where you gather the Raven Lord's tributes and make sure the other team doesn't get it, so they have to suffer. On this game, I'll show you where the different tributes spawn, depending. It goes usually top, bottom, or bottom, top, depending on what you go. Whichever first, though, I'm pretty sure for this one, it will be the top is the first one. We'll find out shortly after doing a little bit of a team fight, where I got stomped in the middle. We'll get back to that. At the top with Arthas. Arthas himself is a pretty strong god. Different gods that they're available. There is, you know, your melee and range, and in that divides up between warriors, always just melee. You've got support, which can be ranged or melee. Assassins, which is both, and specialists, which is both as well. Specialists you really want to look after, especially if you're a healer or if you go healing class. You really look after them because they are the ones that bring the damage. As a warrior, if you're going sort of half tanky and a little bit less damage, you really want to look after your specialists, blocking for them, sort of slowing down enemies, chasing them down. So here's the first tribute. First tribute's down the bottom. You got your healing wells to help out as well. Hit them whenever you can because it just keeps you in the fight longer. So this first tribute, my team's going to join up with me, and we're going to be there for a little bit of a team fight. See, if everyone's on the same page, we've got 5 here, they've got 2. So as long as you get on the same page, you're pretty sweet. About level 6 with the Lich King, you want to go about halfway through level 6 to be able to solo the easiest camp. Easiest camp is good because with the Lich King, he's got his AoE plus his Death Coil that heals himself or damages the target, depending on what you want to do, plus your trait, which keeps, if you hit your trait every time you can, it keeps your mana regen up a little bit, plus it also deals extra damage. By 7 you get a Ruin Tap. Ruin Tap helps clear these camps a little bit easier, a little bit stressless, so there we go, level 7, knock that out. So you got your Death Coil as 1, Cone of Coal for your 2, you've got a AoE on your 3, and you can choose Army of Dead or Sindragosa for your 4. Plus your trait is Frostmourne Hunger to get that extra regen. So here's your next tribute, which is down the bottom. You get a hold of that. Again, 4 of us. As soon as that's popped, the team's there. Most team players, they usually have 2 or 3 sitting in the mid and 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, just in case you can get those 3 down to the bottom or 3 up to the top, and then get that either that top person or the bottom person to really smash across and get there. So in the team fights, it's very handy, especially if the other team's coordinated as well. To keep pressure on this map, you really got to spam those camps as soon as possible. So you got 2, like a boss and easy camp at the top, and then like a knight's one down the bottom on the right side, and the left side it's sort of, you know, us about sort of gameplay. Here's the last tribute. After this tribute, we'll be joining together as a team, and we're gonna roll through to the enemy base. We're gonna get pretty close to getting to their core as well. Here we go. As a group, look, 5 of us straight up, already there, good to go, and timed well with a minion wave as well. Got Army of the Dead ready. We've all hit level 10, about almost level 11. I'm gonna walk through all these people, smash through the faces. This with the AoE, with the Lich King and his Army of the Dead, you can sack one of them to gain its health, which is always good. All that, 20 slam, triple kill, they're gone. There's 3 out. I have no idea where the other ones are. They're probably floating around. And we just walk through their first base. We're going to get to the second base before the debuff runs out. Debuff's about 45 seconds, I think, from the top of my head. So yeah, with this alpha, there's no real combos depending on what you play. It's all about getting used to it, getting used to the maps. The other different maps are Garden of Terror, get to them, Haunted Mines, Dragonshy and Blackheart's Bay. They're all really fun maps to play, especially if your team is all together and you're all fixated. So anyway, back to the game. We're beating on the boss. Me and Morrowind. No, Kerrigan. Don't mind me and Kerrigan are beating the fuck out of it. And with that popping up, it's really going to put some pressure. The boss and hard camps, which are the night camps, really help put pressure on the enemy, because the easiest camps for the ogres are pretty hard to put down by yourself. They take a little while. It sort of ties you up, especially with your minion waves as well. Ties your minion waves. So up the top here, we've got these ogres throwing boulders, and they're from the easy camp, and they take more than a couple hits to knock down. So it's tying me up to clear it up, so we can get our minion wave down with the boss and really push through to the top, just to put that extra pressure on there, with them only having their inside towers. So here, second time round, going for the tributes. This one's at the top. Again, all of us getting through, only two of them here for the fight. There's no team coordination. I'm just drooped in by myself. I have no idea who these people are, but they can all work together and work well. So we're going to push through the mid again, while my team's up there getting that easy camp. Me and Kerrigan are going to push through and hopefully get this tower down. And then along comes the rest of our team to really smash them. So 2v2 and then come in for another 2. Just fucking decimates them. So we're at 17 and they're at 14, and that's how far ahead we are in this team fight against the enemy. So we're pushed into their core. You can almost take this as Arthas. If you had Army of the Dead up, it would make it a lot easier, but you don't last as long without it. If you go Army of the Dead and then last longer, you can either choose last longer with the Army of the Dead and they heal for more, or you can go a Chain Lightning or a res for level 20. So you've got your different levels of which you can choose your extra passes or actives and stuff like that. Actives are just above where your abilities are normally. Here's the last curse. We're going to get this one and then just stomp through, and it's almost going to be game. So with that, it's only took twice round with the tributes. Usually a bit more pressure on myself. Most of their team's out. I can get this one by myself. Smash this Demon Hunter, which she's a fucking bitch. Just pop my army just to heal me and give me a head, and I'll have another warrior come over and help me here. So we got that last one. We've got the curse up. We're going to push through the bottom, just so they get smashed even more, because they're still all out under timers. So again, higher you are, it gets up to a minute timer, and that really helps. So we're 18 and they're level 16 still. Beat the fuck out of this, and then they'll basically be game. So yeah, onto the core. No one's pressuring us. I think there's only one, which is Zegara, which is a fucking weird one. But yeah, I'll bring some more out with the other maps. The next map that we do as Arthas. Arthas I've almost already mastered, not far from it. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll get back to you with some more. Thanks. So that is Heroes of the Storm Alpha. It's one of the maps, played with Arthas. Only started doing it on Saturday, playing. I'll put a link down below in my section with my battle tag, so just add me on there. We'll play some games. I'll be keen to do that sort of stuff, get more out there. Don't forget there's a link for Big Matty for his 2 that he's done on Heroes of the Storm. He isn't really a MOBA person. I've only really played Smite and LoL, and this here being a click to move. Yeah. The community scene's good. It's very pretty, being a Blizzard game, as it would be, but go from there. And I hope you've enjoyed, and more to come. Catch